There's a threat in the world today. A threat to our way of living, a threat to our society, and maybe even a threat to our very existence. And what is this threat?
Good evening, world.
Oh, I'm sorry.
World. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
I missed that one, didn't
I? There was no segue. There was no
was
cue card
nothing.
or nothing.
There was
Hey,
no
everybody, welcome to Black and White Sports Stadium Tavern Show 18.
Yes, the one is over here. The S is right here. Black and White Sports. Check us out, bwsports1.com, for all of the fun and awesomeness that we bring to you. That we bring to you. And we got a nice crowd in here tonight, 802 Southwest Street. Come on down. Check out the $4 burger and tots combo. Yeah, we're rolling.
Rolling. Keep them puppies rolling.
Rawhide.
Never know what you're going to get.
No, we're like Forrest Gump, folks. Like Forrest Gump. Hey, if you did not check out what we had come to you over the weekend, we got the new Checkers and Wreckers show out for you. Sean Tommy Boy Stevens, Chris Howdy Hyatt.
Howdy Hyatt. Really? Howdy
Hyatt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
boy.
catchy. Even when he said it, I'm like, yeah, that's catchy.
Hey, so when we get shirts, we're going to have our nicknames on the back of the
hell
shirts.
yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
he's going to have Howdy.
Howdy. Yes, it is time, folks.
Stadium 18, Black and White
Stadium
Sports.
Tavern 18. Mm-hmm.
Now that we got that out the way.
Yes, now we're ready. Yeah,
So-
we are ready.
Yeah. Apparently one of us was supposed to say something.
No, that was me. I'm sorry. So, yeah, NFL Combine is in the city, folks.
Yes.
Indianapolis is the host for the NFL Combine, and I don't know how many years, honestly. It's been here for as long as I can remember.
First off, Chris says there's a story behind that. So I'm going to have to get that story. one
Yeah,
day.
we're going to have to hear that one.
And my mic is doing unmic things, so I'm going to have to readjust my mic.
Look, imagine that. The one is readjusting, folks.
Yeah. See, look, it's moving. It has a move on its own.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, now you're good.
Okay.
Now you're good.
All right.
Yeah, he's
How's
good,
that?
folks.
Are we
He's
good, peoples?
He's good.
Hello, Don.
What's up? So let's talk a little bit of
About how Indianapolis is so awesome that we get these major events since we're supposed to be so nappy.
the Nappy
town.
City.
Since we're so,
Right.
so laid back.
Yeah.
But we know how to host.
we do.
Yeah, we do.
That we do. This city has came up over the past few years. The way downtown is structured now, it's all in walking distance of everything. They're putting in a new, what was it, Hilton, I think I seen. They're putting in a new Hilton that's supposed to have a nice skyscraper look. So
That should
that'll
be
be
fun.
awesome, man. That'll be awesome. Let's talk. I want to talk about the Steelers real quick.
Yeah.
I want to bring
Why
the
the
Steelers.
hell would you want to
Because
talk
I want
about
to
that?
talk about the Steelers real quick.
All right.
The Steelers have literally
Let's talk.
went down the drain within the past 30 days, majorly. And my question to you, being a Steelers fan, okay, is it coaching? Hold on. A, is it coaching? B, does it have something to do with the regime of ownership there that has lost the culture of the team?
No.
No to the coach.
And yes and no.
Okay, yes and no.
So all of them.
Okay.
Except for ownership.
Okay.
Because one, the Rooneys are a founding family, and their structure in the Steeler organization, really, if you look at it, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because
guess what?
There aren't other than New England Patriots, and really you can't really say them either. There aren't very many teams that have the consistency of a franchise like the Steelers do.
I mean,
there's got to be something
that.
said for of them having in the last 20 years 3 losing seasons.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
You know what I mean? So you can't really.
You go to the coach then?
You have to go with coaching to
GM?
a point. The GM has an issue, has a part in it. The coaching has a part in it, as the staff, and the players. To me, have
folks.
The players have the most accountability to this of anybody.
I agree.
Coaches have the next large part, and the GM. But first, I like to talk about the players, because this day and age with the prima donna type player and the access to social media, that puts coaches and GMs and ownerships in binds.
I agree with that.
That's a part.
I can see where you're coming.
Coaching is a part that coaches aren't allowed to be coaches when you have mega stars. Because if the mega turn my mic off.
No, I did not turn the headphone off.
So if your mega stars aren't buying in with your coach's perspective, disciplines, or anything mean nothing.
Agree.
Now that's where the GM comes in, because the GM should be putting in place coaches who are able to get over those distractions and still be able to coach their team. For the record, Mike Tomlin has been able to do that for the most part. He's been able to suppress things, keep things in-house, take care of things. But this last year and a half, with the popularity of Antonio Brown on all social media access, he's been able to control things.
Right.
So I think all of those play a factor in what's going on there.
Agree.
You have a dominant type personality in Ben Roethlisberger, who's 14 years in.
Yeah.
Obviously, the 100% leader of that team. He's put up 2 Super Bowls. You've got the numbers. You got numbers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got the rings. You got the numbers. And you have the support of your organization and your coach. So, and you have the support of, I'll say, 95% of your football team.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a wide receiver who traditionally wide receivers are
dime a dozen.
That type of way. They're a dime a dozen, but those type of receivers are prima donnas.
Yeah.
But that's what they are.
Yeah.
So he's been able to, I don't want to say intentionally, because I don't think he's intentionally. I just think that's the way social media is and these players are today.
Where they go to social media and that's the answer.
Right.
And that's it.
And things that should be dealt with in-house. If you got a problem with your quarterback, you deal with that in-house.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't go to social media, because then the actual media gets involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
And things get blown out of proportion.
Yep.
Sound bites get taken out of context, and then next thing you know, you got number one running back in the game sitting out a year.
Right.
Then you turn around and you have your number one receiver feeling disgruntled. One reason why he's feeling disgruntled, and he don't want to admit it, is the emergence of Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because actually, really, if you look at it, who was the number one receiver last year?
Oh, this past season?
Yeah.
Schuster.
Juju.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know why you're hating
who else
so
they
much.
have, though?
Yeah, but I don't understand why you're hating so much about it, because it was the same way when you were there with Hines Ward.
But you were on the other side.
But you were on the other
You're
side.
right. Now you're acting like a little baby.
Now, but the leadership that Hines Ward showed you, because he didn't act that way.
Right.
You missed out.
Right.
Somewhere you
listen.
missed that.
You didn't listen.
And you're not giving that you're not retiring as a Steeler like you should. And you're not giving that torch like you should.
Right.
So there you go. You're going to go somewhere else and you're going to flourish. You know what I mean? I think Ben made you, but then I think now you're able to go make somebody else.
I agree.
You
I
know,
agree, and you're not doing it.
And with the Steelers being down, I don't think so. Yeah, they're not going to be 13, 14 win team. They're going to be a playoff team because you still got receivers. You still got a young Washington. You still got a young Rodgers. You got some guys.
And you got
offense.
Connor in
you
the
still
backfield.
got Connor, and you got Samuels, and you got tight ends.
They need a new quarterback. Well, not new, but
we got to back up.
They need a who?
We got to back up Dobbs. We got to back up.
So excuse me.
All we need is Ben to play this year and his last year of his contract, and then Dobbs will be ready.
You really think Dobbs is going to be the answer?
I think Dobbs is going to be good. I think Dobbs is going to be good.
All right. Well,
especially with the way this new offense is in the league. I think he's going to be good. He was a pretty accurate quarterback, and he has above average athleticism. So I think he'll be able to be all right. And he has the weapons around. You have a decent two-headed running game. So we're not going to sit here and talk about the Steelers all day. But
no, I just wanted to hear about that.
They are not going to be as down as people think they are.
Okay. Well,
but there. So
I'm glad your opinion matters.
Same way that the Eagles are still going to be a playoff team, but they're not a championship team anymore.
Honestly, I'm looking at the schedule who we have next year, and honestly, it kind of reminds me of the championship season, where that year we were playing the fourth ranked team in the divisions. I understand that now. We're in the second year, or we're in the second team divisions. It's going to be a lot different than this past season. Philly was hurt, man, and I'm not trying to use that as
a crutch. Next man up.
Right. I get that. You got to remember that coach has only been there 3 years. He's already won a Super Bowl.
That's great. Still, next man up.
Okay. Just watch us this year.
I mean, that's fine. All I'm saying is next man up. Injuries.
Next man up.
Injuries and
Dobbs.
Players sitting out in any sport. Injuries and players sitting out. To me, I want to see.
You're a professional athlete.
Right. I don't want to seem insensitive,
right.
But you're hurt. You're part of the team. Fine. You move on. Next man up. Everybody in everybody in the professional realms, you're there because you are good.
Right.
If you weren't good,
you wouldn't be there.
You wouldn't be there.
Exactly.
So next man up.
I agree. And John Wayne, real quick, I disagree with you. I think, yes, both of them lost money, but I'm sorry. I think Le'Veon Bell lost a lot more than Antonio Brown.
That I agree with. Antonio Brown still has the opportunity to make max money.
Yep.
Because he played.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And he's still able to go out for somebody else and still make that money. Le'Veon Bell left money off the table.
Yep.
Because he didn't sign. I mean, you sign the franchise tender, you get he would have got 14.5 million.
Yeah. And you left it there.
And then you'd have went into
he was 13.5.
Yeah, he was
13.5 because Gurley got 14.
Right. So that's what hurt Bell's contract was Gurley's contract.
Yep. And
Gurley's contract and Connor.
And you sat out a whole season.
Yeah.
So we look at somebody like Des Bryant. Sat out, gets picked up, gets hurt first time out.
Yeah.
So is Le'Veon Bell going to really be to his top performing level? I don't know.
And one quick thing, Sean, you can't say nothing about coaching because I don't understand how Jason Garrett is still your coach. But
that is so true,
that's
man.
That. So
that part is true. Garrett
because all the wasted
Cowboys
talent that you guys had over the past few years, even with the Romo teams,
yeah,
especially now with the whatever that little girl beater from Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't.
I wasn't even gonna say his name. I heard it earlier.
For some reason, his name elapses
not
me.
right.
No, it's not right. Well,
yeah, he was too, but
Ezekiel.
No, it wasn't
Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, it wasn't Eli Senior.
No, I said Ezekiel Elliott.
What about him?
Zeke Elliott.
What about
running
him?
back?
What about him?
Now he's the white. He's the woman beater.
Oh man, I was talking about the other one. No, that was substance abuse. My bad. I keep forgetting all these Cowboys what they get thrown in for because they all suck and they all do stupid stuff.
But
there's a shot.
In honor of my stepdad, I'm not going to say any more coarse words about the Cowboys. So I'm just going to leave it at that.
All right.